I recently met with one of the marketing directors of a very large communication firm here in Austria. We talked about social media marketing, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the conversation, she was like, I recently started figuring out about this follow and follow thing, and I tried it out, and it really works well. It's an amazing thing. It's so interesting. I started doing it for all of our clients and for our company here. So to prevent further misery to humankind, I've compiled a list of absolutely terrible mistakes, Instagram mistakes that you should avoid like the plague. What's up, little boys and girls? My name's Dominic. If you're new here, we're talking about social media marketing. And if you're not new here to this channel, you probably know a lot about these things that we're going to talk about here. But, since I'm here to make the world a little bit better, let me clue you in about the biggest BS advice that's floating out there. Now, first thing being follow, and a lot of the people know that already, but the fact that I just recently talked to this very high-level executive of this huge company, which I'm not allowed to name, or should I? And basically this thing goes along with pretty much any of the tactics that you find up until January 2019 in a way. So power likes, DM groups, engagement groups of any sort, no matter how small they are, let me clue you in. A lot of people think, okay, engagement groups kind of dead, but still, I can form a private engagement group with just 5 or 10 people, and we like each other's posts so we can get view velocity, likes velocity up. But no, Instagram knows that. And basically what happened in the past few months to years is that Instagram racked up their detection system, their spam detection system, to find potential spammers. Because, in their eyes, that's basically what you are. No matter how small of a pattern that they find. If you're just five guys in a... Five Guys, good restaurant. But if you're just 5 people in a group and you comment each other's posts and stuff like that, they know that basically if something feels like it is a growth hack exploiting something in any form, just the tiniest bit, you don't want to do that in 2019 and 2020 actually. Now, I know it's not fun. It won't give you the fast results to trigger your mental well-being, but we're in the future. And the future is organic, my friends. And by participating in any of these weird tactics, you're basically dismissing your potential of ever getting real organic growth that makes you think, boy. Anyway, I'm sure you've heard about all these things, shadow bans, whatnot. Basically, if not, I made a video about it. By the way, my friends, if you're just starting out or thinking about getting a fresh start on Instagram, check out the description down below for my Instagram Startup Accelerator program, which basically gives you all the essential information that you need to succeed in order to get that organic growth for 2020. Now, let's get into the next thing that I see quite a lot out there, especially among more or less traditional marketers that are trying to get into the social media world 10 years late or something like that. And basically, they have marketing knowledge, and a lot of them know the power of social proof, and because of that, they just buy followers because people are way likely, to follow you according to those marketing books if you're pre-selected and if you have a lot of followers. And while this is actually true to a certain extent, the Instagram algorithm makes sure that it's not going to work. Here's the thing. The Instagram algorithm's always trying to find matching content to an individually matching audience. They collect thousands of different data points of your audience, and if you get a lot of them fakes in there, the algorithm's first of all going to be confused. They don't know, okay, what should I recommend you to? What are the right people for the right audience? And this is pretty bad. Plus, here's the other thing, my friends. They know that your followers are fakes, making your profile actually not interesting to potential advertisers. So, what they do afterwards is they, in turn, lower your trust score, lower your reach. Kind of bad, kind of defeats the purpose. So what can you do against that? Let's say you bought 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 of those weird followers. Well, I happen to know a guy who actually kind of looks like me. He looks pretty similar to me. He developed a state-of-the-art ghost follower analyzation and removal process, which is linked down in the description. Next big thing is that I see a lot of people say out there, don't update your profile to a business profile. And here's the thing, my friends. I completely understand that you're afraid of getting your reach cut down if you change your profile. And, to be honest, there could be some truth to that. You never know with Instagram and Facebook. But here's the thing, in the long run, and we're here for the long run, we're here to build something sustainable on Instagram, on social media, wherever. But in this case, Instagram, In the long run, this is just not viable, because here's the thing, the analytics feature that you get if you switch over to a business account or creator account if you're eligible is pretty much invaluable. It gives you so many data points that you can use to effectively grow on Instagram, which is actually what we want to do here. You know, that's probably why you came here to this video. And I said it already in another video, somewhere linked there, but sustainable Instagram growth in 2020 is mainly going to be focused around knowing your metrics, understanding your stats, seeing what works well, analyzing them, optimizing, rinse, repeat, and boom, you're gonna see that you're gonna get some sort of growth that's organic, which is amazing. Now, next big thing, the biggest tip that's considered kind of like organic growth stuff out there revolves around making a giveaway in some sort. Here's the thing though, you know, if you don't have a bulletproof strategy behind your giveaway, you will not only fail, you can actually end up with a completely dead account. And you know, I've had clients where exactly this happened. For example, their giveaway, they did a huge giveaway in a MacBook Pro, whatever. It went viral. They made tens of, almost to hundreds of thousands of new followers. But here's the thing, those followers were mainly interested in the giveaway, you know, in this MacBook Pro, and I won it. No, I'm just kidding. This MacBook Pro, for example. And we actually figured out that a lot of these accounts just created their Instagram account just for this giveaway, you know, to actually up their chances, stuff like that. And what did we learn in the video up until now? You know, the algorithm's just going to be confused, which is a bad thing in that case. And you just end up with not only confusing the algorithm, you'll end up with a bunch of dead followers, ghost followers. Also, the other thing when doing giveaways that you have to really take care of is, you know, depending on how you structure this whole giveaway, Instagram might detect some spammy behavior, maybe engagement inflating behavior that you absolutely want to avoid. We know that they're kind of too strict about that. I think they even have some issues with their system, but still, you know, if you do things like that, you know, they could trigger this detection algorithm, whatever, resulting, of course, in them lowering your engagement. What will happen then is you can go from 2,000 followers with a normal to decent engagement to all the way up to 50,000 followers with horrible stats, and you don't want to do that, which actually brings me to the last point here is focusing too much on the follower count. I know, my friends, it's tempting. I know it's part of the game, but you know, all the followers, all the metrics that you get out there don't help you anything if you can't convert them. If, you know, I said it in a few videos already, but a follow does not equal a follow. A like does not equal a like. So instead of just focusing on, you know, getting more and more followers and just inflating your numbers and just focusing on those metrics that didn't help you probably for your mental well-being, but that's about it, you know, focus on creating a good experience for your followers. And not only your followers are going to love it, the algorithm's also going to love it. And in 2020, you're going to see where that's going to take you.